Hello and welcome! Let's take a moment to think together. There was a time when people used to say, I think. It was a simple, powerful declaration of personal thought, of individual perspective. But listen closely today. More and more, what you hear is, we believe. A subtle shift, isn't it? But in that change from I to we, the difference is everything. We're often told that unity is strength, that there's power in numbers. And that's true to a point. But what happens when that unity comes at the cost of your own voice? When it demands you trade your unique thoughts for a sense of belonging? True unity isn't about everyone thinking the same thing. It's about diverse individuals choosing to stand together. What we're seeing instead is a push for conformity, for obedience disguised as community. Think about the systems we live in, both online and off. They all, in their own way, strive for a state of frictionless agreement. A world where every comment, every opinion, every idea is in perfect harmony. They label this progress. They call it building a community. But when everyone sounds the same, it's not community, it's homogeneity. It's the slow, quiet erosion of the individual mind. When you trade your doubts for acceptance and your identity for inclusion, the I slowly, almost imperceptibly, begins to fade away. This isn't some grand, dramatic event. The death of the individual doesn't happen with a bang, but with a click. It happens in the comfort of 1,000 identical retweets, in the fear of saying something that might get you on. Every time we echo a popular opinion without truly examining it, we're chipping away at our own capacity for independent thought. We surrender a piece of ourselves for the safety of the swarm. Because for many, the thought of standing alone is more terrifying than the thought of not being themselves. The loudest voices often set the tone, and the rest follow. Not necessarily out of conviction, but out of a deep-seated fear of exile. Because what does freedom mean if there's no unique self left to be free? When you're standing in a hall of mirrors, each one reflecting the same approved image, you eventually forget which reflection was yours to begin with. You were told to be yourself, but were you celebrated when you were? You were encouraged to think freely. But what happened when your free thoughts diverged from the mainstream? Suddenly, individuality is seen as rebellion, and original thought is labeled as dangerous. But here is the simple truth that these systems will never admit. They do unfear the crowd. The crowd is predictable, manageable. What they truly fear is the one person who quietly turns and walks away. The one who refuses to join the chorus, because that one individual, that single act of nonconformity, is a powerful reminder to everyone else of what freedom actually looks like. It's a spark of courage that can reignite the silenced voices around them. The individual isn't gone. Not really! They're just quiet, perhaps waiting for the right moment, waiting for the courage to speak their mind once more. And when they do, the world will have to remember how to listen. You were never meant to just blend in with the background. You are meant to be the one who breaks the pattern. Thanks for watching. If this resonated with you, consider subscribing and joining the conversation. Until next time.